My name's Amy, the Opinionated Woman. This week I just decided to give a little bit of a walkthrough of my of my old bullet journal. I've actually filled up the whole thing. So I thought I'd just give you like a little bit of a tour. It looks like this. I just tabbed some things in here just to point out some of it, because I don't want to make it one of those big, long, boring things where people go through every single page. These are just some things that I've actually changed, like as I've learnt over the, it lasted me a year. This is a year. Just do show you some layouts that changed a little bit, what worked for me, what didn't, and how I sort of adapt over there. And then you can just see some of the cute themes, because I'm really proud of the themes that I do in there. I found that the thing that I like the most is mixed media. So I really like drawing and coordinating my washi tape and using markers and using collage, a lot of collage with things that I find in magazines, things like that. That's what really speaks to me as like an aesthetic. So yeah, we'll jump into my footage from the tour itself, and I hope you enjoy. So this is my bullet journal that I just finished. You can see she is a chunky monkey. I've got some really good use out of this. This is a Paperblanks notebook that I got as a gift. You can get exclusive books. They're pretty pricey. So obviously it was a gift. So this is in September I had some cute little stickers, which is pretty cute, and some nice like flowery gilded washi tape. I'm obsessed with washi tape. I didn't fill out a lot of these because this is when I was in a queso. So they kind of didn't go as planned. So that's not even in the middle, Amy. Good grief. I just wanted to point out some of the things that I have abandoned, and these I have abandoned because I found that habit trackers in this form, like in these blocks, didn't really work. And also I found a way to incorporate what water I was drinking into my weekly spread. The walk thing also, like I generally exercise now, meditation is now part of my everyday routine. These unhungry days were from depression, and these meal times and trackers was to make sure I was eating properly every day, because as I said, this was just around the time of my hospitalization, so that was a big concern for me. I also used to do things like this. I don't know what's written on here, so I'm just going to put my hand on it. Like notes for my October layout, or like the next layout, and then happy list, because this is from September last year. Sorry, I didn't say that. And I found that I didn't really use these, so I do go on and get rid of those at some stage. So these were my, as you can see, this layout I also changed. I started to get really bogged down with, like, as you can see, these get very, very busy, and they were like stressing me out. And then these are my emotional check-ins after I got out of the hospital, because I needed to keep track of what I was feeling AM and PM, like until I got a little bit more under control. October, I carried on. This is like a seaside theme. I carried on with the same sort of layout that I had before. See these things that didn't really work for me. Brain dumps and happiness that are basically empty. More really cramped looking daily layouts, which, I mean, you can see when I wasn't in a good space, when I just like didn't flat shit. My November, I just went for more of like a gothic weird kind of theme, same sort of thing. Didn't fill out a lot here at all. Amy's brain isn't doing well. And then December comes. This is more of like a pastel-y kind of theme. My sibling Jay made for me as wrapping paper. So I upcycled it into my bullet journal, and this is like a tea box as well. I really enjoy collage, so I'm pretty happy with that. So you can see here, it's the type of layout that I didn't really enjoy. That's why I marked it, even though I've already spoken about it. So still pretty empty, because I mean it's Christmas. So I would come to this year. This is a bit more of a hand-drawn kind of book-themed layout, which I pretty much like I really enjoyed doing. This is when I decided to put my mood tracker in, because mood tracker obviously as someone who's bipolar is very important, but I did as this like line graph and it obviously did not work out at all. This is also when I decided to put my currently reading in, because I'm a big reader. I read a lot and I always have an audiobook and a physical book going at the same time, so I like to keep it recorded. So that's when I started incorporating that. So in February, I think I just went with something sort of like nautical, like spooky inspired, kind of like just going with like that sort of colors and everything like that. I didn't change up anything. As you can see, this is a pretty good month. Happy, woo, but it's like it sort of tracks it, but it doesn't look as appealing, you know. And then I think the only thing that I ended up, March, I did a floral theme. So this is when I started doing it as a bar graph, which obviously worked a hell of a lot better because I can see things a lot better. Like later on I go to actually color them in. I'll give you an example of that, because that actually worked. Day one of social distancing. Good God. How I put my 5 seconds of summer releasing their new album up there because I'm that kind of bitch. As my April theme was based around this upcycled paper. See here, that's a better example of how I kept track of it with a bit more solid color, so it's really clear as to how I'm feeling on what day. What days? Good grief, woman. May, it was like a tropical animal kind of vibe. Just a quick flip through. I know some of these are really boring when people talk about every single page in detail. Like God. June I went with ice cream. Yum, yum, yum. And this is also, I think, when I was about to start freelancing, so things obviously get a lot fuller. You can see these start to get a bit more chaotic. In July, I went for an interiors vibe with like a very certain color palette. Is when I started blogging, exercising my tits off. And I started blogging things and then actually getting freelance clients. So this is when I started changing up to a more vertical layout because it gave me way more space to put things in without making me feel super overwhelmed, even though obviously days like that are like, holy heckaroni. And then August, it was a floral theme with a lot of these different motifs and silver accents that I added to it. I was really proud of this. It's my gratitude thing, and as I filled in a gratitude, I was allowed to color it in. So then I got this cute little farmyard scene. So cute. And obviously you can see this is when I'm full on working, doing blogging and my freelance work, so this definitely keeps me on track with work. And then this is my latest one, same kind of vibe. I love how my gratitude thing came out this time. It's like a mosaic. It's really beautiful, if I do say so myself. And these are just some swatches that I made myself with some of my markers and then cut them out. So yeah, that's how things are looking right now, and I will post my new bullet journal on social media. So that is my September 2019 to September 2020 bullet journal. I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I'm super psyched with it. Amy, look at this camera. I'm not used to being with my face on camera when I'm on Instagram stories, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Giving you some kind of like inspiration to maybe like plan your life out using a bullet journal, because for me the creative outlet sort of like tricks me into planning my life more. So I really appreciate that about bullet journaling. Just let you get a little bit creative, you know. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you probably next week, but probably not on a video, on an actual blog where you can't see my face. Bye.